So hello there, welcome in on the time lapse of Blender artwork, let's call it artwork. And I know what you wanna say, you wanna ask what is it on my head. Well, let's say that I had a bit of a workout and it didn't work out. That would be pretty appropriate description. Oh, anyway, let's get to video. I already had Stormtrooper, which made it easier, so I was focusing on making sci-fi corridor, which was actually very simple, just a basic sci-fi corridor as you can see everywhere. I was originally trying to use Octane version of Blender, which came out recently, but it had some problem with materials. I wasn't able to create them, so I had to switch to classic version of Blender, made the whole scene, and then bring it back to that edit and then bring it back to that edited version of which had Octane. But in the end I made a few tests, and honestly it was absolutely same as I would do it with cycles. It probably just means that I don't understand how to use Octane properly. I will look into it way more and very deeper in the future, but right there it wasn't different. Even the render time was actually almost the same. So I didn't use any additional light. I lit everything just with emission shaders from these lamps you can see on the screen. Interestingly enough, I was playing here a little bit with aspect ratio, because I knew that I want to mainly post it on Instagram, and that's a bit that's a bit interesting, because I was thinking lately a lot about what kind of aspect ratio should we use, because it really depends on platform you want to consume it. Because for Instagram, it's better to have a different aspect ratio than for YouTube, for Facebook, or anything. So that was very interesting. So that was something I had to think about. Anyway, I used Mixamo again to rig it all and pose the character just as I need, and I was looking into views from Adobe, which seems to look quite nicely for creating characters. Well, another struggle I had was this lightsaber, because lightsaber, as we can see in Star Wars and other Star Wars, there is no other movie that had lightsabers, at least these ones, are actually incorrect. What? They can't look like that, at least as much as we understand physics and the light right now. Because if they were projecting so much light as they are in the movies, they would be just white and blind everyone around them.
Yes, science!
That just doesn't make sense. So I had to decrease the lightness a lot and added in Photoshop some smoke around it, so it looked like in the movies. Another thing I wanted to have there was a reflecting floor. I wanted the floor to reflect almost everything that was happening, but that would look kinda weird. So I decided to make two parts of floor. One was from some kind of plastic, which people would be standing on, and other one was metal, which would reflect everything. I think that it created quite a nice effect. After I finished the corridor and Stormtrooper, I still felt that the scene and the whole composition of scene is a bit strange, not full, I would say. So I copied the model of Stormtrooper and cut everything except helmets, and posed the helmets somewhere around, so it looks like there is some Stormtrooper just went berserk and kill everyone, or something like that. Just added a little bit more of storytelling in there. Alright, that's about it. I hope that you enjoyed it at least a little bit. You know the drill. If you wanna follow or anything, be my guest, I would be only happy, and comment if you wanna ask something, and that's about it. As you well know, I am not the best man to end the video, so I'm just gonna stare at you.